Hey guys, welcome to ND72's YouTube channel, and this is my CLK55. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So today we're doing some work on the CLK55. Just some light stuff, just to drop a little bit of bees and make it look a little bit nicer in my opinion. So we're gonna drop some weight and then paint the front bumper. I'll go show you that right now. So we got the front bumper off. That's gonna be all cleaned up. Wasn't too bad. A couple of bolts here and there and it comes right off. So hopefully to drop some LBs. I've done this on another car before. I don't remember how much it weighs, but we're gonna be hacking right there and right there, and then rebuilding that, and then most likely, I haven't decided yet, either hacking that or just putting some holes there to drop some more weight off the front of the nose, because all that sits up here is just already disconnected that. I'm pretty sure that's just to go to the power steering, and then a little bit of hood rigmarole, but that'll all be put onto the new piece. But not bad, not bad. And then that bumper, I think I'm going to paint it a little bit, just like shake it, make it look a little bit nicer, kind of like I did to the rear. I don't know if you remember what the rear looked like. The rear looked like the exact same thing, and it's still not perfect. I don't know if you can tell from the camera, but it matches so much better than it did before. It's pretty dirty right now, but we're gonna cut that up and see what it weighs. So I already got the front bumper removed. I kind of just sprayed it down, cleaned it up a little bit, just prepped it. As a lot of people know, this bumper was all jacked up when I bought it. They shipped it to me and all cracked, and see how they got the tabs here, they didn't have them there, those were sheared off. So it was all jacked up. So what I'm gonna do is just do a quick little spray, just to make it look a little bit nicer. I'm gonna make it just like I did the back bumper, because the back bumper kind of used to look like that. And now, I don't know if you really could tell with the camera, it looks night and day different. It doesn't look too bad from the car, but you clearly could tell. But for me, it cost me like $4. So what we already got done. All right, so we cut all that stuff off, and then I removed a couple miscellaneous brackets that were just down there that I just didn't effing need. And then I'll show you the piece. So here's all the there's one of those random brackets from under there. There was two of those, what else? These random brackets. That for me, they don't really do anything anymore. And then it was like a boatload of hardware that I pulled out. And then these are the pieces I already cut up to mount up on there, and I'll show you what a mocked up looks like. So what we're gonna do is basically box this one in there. Freaking chickens. And then take this piece after I clean it all up. I already cut all this stuff, so it wasn't like I bought it this size. And then it's gonna sit right in there. So I can still mount the power steering stuff on there, and I can still get the two mounting holes for the bumper. But it should come out pretty good, and I'm gonna show you the huge weight difference. So this piece is also gonna get a couple holes drilled into it, so it might be like ounces lighter, but we'll get a pretty good general idea. Let's go over to the scales. Ugh. Oh, that car's coming back soon. Ugh. So with me holding all this stuff, we're at 173.2. Let me gather all this up. So I got basically everything gathered in my hand except random effing bolts that were on there. Don't fall. And we're at 181.8. So then there also was a handful of effing bolts I just couldn't put on there. So just say those are maybe a quarter of a pound. So we're right under 10 pound loss. And I have so much effing more room up front to if I have to do any maintenance, and I don't have all these effing brackets that are just hanging down, going which way and going all that stuff, so it looks a lot effing cleaner inside, or underneath it. And I dropped about, I'm gonna say roughly, just say 9 pounds off the nose of the car. I don't know how great that scale is, or how great it is when I'm just holding it and shaking everything, and I didn't weigh all the effing bolts, but not bad, not bad. So we're gonna tack it all up, then weld it all up, paint it, make it all clean, throw the bumper on, keep going. Now we're starting to weld on my full weld nut tire. Let's see, sweatpants, sandals, feet protection. Not bad. So trying to beat the rain. I already started to do a few beads. I still probably go clean all this up. It's not the best, but I think I'm getting a little better at welding. Not bad, not bad. And that one's just kind of like a little tack down there, but this is pretty effing strong, I think. I can rock the whole effing car back. So I'm gonna keep going around and maybe clean it up a little bit and paint this and then get ready to put the bumper back on. All right, bam. So I got it all on. I painted that one for a test drive. Just make sure nothing would effing fly off. And I got a hootenanny amount of bugs. So I'm definitely gonna have to rewash it. But I did something else that kind of looks pretty good. That's how it looked. And then bam. I think the blacked out grill makes it look so much effing cooler. Not bad. Yeah. Put that one over. That's a spare one I had. But not bad, not bad. Definitely a lot of hootenanny bugs. Like all this is just bugs. I just gotta rewash the car now. But looking pretty clean. Now time to drive it over there. All right, so we're gonna be doing a lot more than just this, but this is all I really could fit on the table. So what we are gonna start with, just doing a nice little diff service. This should take like 1.2, 1.1, so I gotta get 2 of them. Mobile one, full synthetic, and then I bought this little pump. Right, I think it was like off Amazon, came in like 4 hours, it was like 10 bucks. And then we're gonna do a tranny service. I got 7 of them. I think I only roughly need 5, but it's whatever. I got a couple extra. Filter gasket for the tranny. Oil change. Yes, I have more of this. So I know it's taking 2. We're going to do that really quick. And then I'm going to spray my tires down on the rear with that. Because this stuff actually works really good to pull the oils off the road. Or off the tire that get on the road. So we're going to knock that out. I got a couple other little things. And then this is for the other project we're also going to do today. I'll show you once we clear all this stuff off the table. But not bad. We'll start knocking it out. All right, we got the 55 in the garage. So we're going to do basically all the stuff I showed you out on the table. We're going to try and knock that all out in the next day or 2. And we got to fix a couple little other problems that I did find out. And I'll show you right now the stupid issue I got. So since I did the new bumper piece, this piece for the hood isn't really attached, except when you bolt up there. But my fan was getting ground off there. So what I noticed that was happening, it was arcing a little bit and kind of messed up my radiator a little bit there, which it's not leaking. I'm gonna do a few tests on it, but I'm just gonna have to reground that. I'll probably just put it right over here. That's no effing big deal. And then that's really the only unforeseen thing that I saw, but not bad, not bad. We're gonna start knocking everything out. Keep going. So I'm gonna start from the back and then move my way forward. So it's pretty easy. There's a drain plug right there and then a fill plug right there, and it should be 14 Allen. Now what I always do is always first do the fill plug, because if you drain it and can't fill it up, you're pretty donkeyed. Also a gear oil, definitely like have a bucket close. This stuff is nasty and stinks, so I would wear gloves. I'm gonna put the camera down so I don't drop anything and make a mess. Whoops. Oh, pretty darky. All right. So also what I do, I take a little paper towel and try to catch some of the whatever fluid I'm trying to drain out that I haven't done in a while. And then I'm gonna move around looking for any metal or anything stupid in there. Nah, looks pretty good to me. Just old, really effing burnt, stinky. So I'm just gonna clean up the plugs because in case they got any debris on them, clean that all up. And then since I do have some extra gear fluid, I'm gonna shoot some in here and just kind of flush out, but I'm just gonna let that drain and drain. All right, so I got the pump all set up. I'm gonna try to show you how the rig works with one effing arm. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, but nope. All right, we're back. All right, so I'm gonna try to pump. Which of the tubes all the way in there. And you can see the fluid level go down, and it goes all the way up to the diff. Definitely easier with 2 hands, so I'm gonna stop after one more pump. You guys get that for an idea. Also, this stuff is nasty and stinks, so clean all your stuff up and get rid of your product as quick as you can. Don't let it sit in the garage. That's what I'm doing. clean everything. Clean. Now they dry a little bit. Get on the net. So most of you know it's just gonna be a T30. You're gonna hit those 6 bolts out to drop the pan and get the filter. Yes, I could be hitting this up for draining it, but I've seen multiple times like these get stripped out pretty easily from previous owner, and this car's got 200,000 miles on it. Not even gonna worry about it. It's gonna go bam, 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 and be done with it. So I'll put a link to how to do the training. I kind of just went real quick with it. Just get it done. I spilled it on the floor, so I put some cleaner. Now I'm gonna spray it on the garage a little bit, and then start doing tires right here. Yeah. So I kind of started spraying them off. I'm just gonna try to get most of like the rocks or dirt, or whatever, hootenanny off of it really quick. Not bad. And then, if I remember how to do this, you spray on loudly, let it sit for 3-5 minutes, scrub with wet towel, blah blah blah, removes mold, blah 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 blah. So I used this stuff on these type of tires before, and I mean, you literally see oil and stuff come off it. So I don't know if it's just a gimmick or something, but heck, it can't really hurt, can it? If I start spinning epically, then I'll know never to ever do it again. But start cleaning them. I don't know if it's good to get it on the rims, but well. Since I got a lift, I could just spin it and get them properly. Yeah. As you see, there's no crap on the floor yet. I don't know if too much is going to come off. These are relatively new tires for me. Go over here. Oh, a little bit of a tight squeeze. See if it'll clean off my little Hoosier thing. Also, what I'm noticing is I'm not even using any of this side over there. So hopefully, I might have to go get an alignment. I'm not too, like, cambered that way, where I'm not even using any of it, or I'm gonna drop some more tire pressure. So, oh, you could already see, like, the rigmarole that's pulling out of it, just making mold spots. So we'll spray it a little bit more and let it sit. Been over 5 minutes, and you can just see, like, the puddle of whatever oil or whatever's coming off there on that tire. And this one, I had some water already on the ground, so it's kind of like running down a little bit, but not bad, not bad. All right, so the other part of today, what we're gonna be doing is a air fuel ratio gauge, so it could be a little bit safer, and then some proper mounts. This is some hardware that I got for it. I'm actually gonna build a frame and then use these to mount the seats on, because the one I have right now is a little bit sketchy, but it works. This should, and this AM gauge I've been using on my other cars, it should come with literally everything we need. All right, so I finished up the wideband last night, but it was getting dark, so I didn't really film. I mounted it basically right over here, right after the X and Y pipe, so it gets both of them. And then I rigged up this, well, not rigged up, but built this kind of little like pod. Not bad. It looks kind of clean to everything. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to round out the edges soon, make it look a little bit nicer, but I'll be able to see everything with the camera, because sometimes when you record, you can't actually see the Yep, but not bad. Easy to see from the cockpit. I gotta get the other gauge closer, but easy to see when I'm driving. And this was just a cold start. So not bad at all. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And see you later.